Hey Jennifer, my name is also Jennifer, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring more customers to your business. Now you're probably wondering, why am I doing this? Well, the answer is simple. In today's busy world, inundated by internet connectivity, business owners are often too busy running their businesses to focus on how the internet can benefit them and their business. And sometimes the biggest hesitation one has towards hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I have found that by giving people a free attack plan of things that they can actually do to impact their business helps. And sometimes it results in some of those business owners saying, "Hey Jen, please do this for me. Take this off my plate." So, if by the end of this video you can see that I have some tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message and we can chat. Or, if you simply want to use this free action plan and do it yourself, that's okay too. So let's get started, and I'll show you 3 things that will set your company above the competition. The first thing I want to discuss is content. Now, most business owners know that they need content, but they don't realize that the average length of the #1 search on Google for doggy daycare is 1,500 to 2,500 words. So in order to show up at the top of Google, you need to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. Now, taking a look at your site now, you've got some great pictures, and I can see that you've got them all labeled. However, when you go to, say, save a picture, you can also embed keywords here where you just have an image file. Now, if I look at your word count, currently on your website, your homepage has 168 words. If I go over and take a look at your competition, they have 223 words. They're definitely beatable. They just put a little bit more effort into their content. And the way that I know that is this is a tool that we use called Ahrefs. It's a handy little tool that really gives me a behind-the-scenes look at what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan on your competition, and when I search their keywords, I can see outside of their name, they are dog daycare, Florence, doggy daycare, dog kennels, Northern Kentucky. These are the things that they are ranking for, and that's what's causing them to rank higher than you. When I come over and I take a look at your website and I look at your keywords, outside of your name, you're ranking for a water treadmill for dogs, dog groomers, Florence, outdoor dog daycare. So it's close, but it's not what your ideal customers are searching for. So the first thing you need to do to beat your competition online is to have a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage, because that's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable if you get this done. So what I did was I searched dog daycare in Florence. The first thing that comes up are the ads here. Now, ads are great and they really can work. However, they can also be a money pit if your foundation, your website, isn't dialed in. You want to be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure that your site will convert. The second thing I want to discuss is citations. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what is a citation? And why do they matter? That's actually a great question. If we scroll down a little bit, this is the Google Map Pack. And as you can see, we've got the business name, address, and phone number. So this is also known as a NAP, or in other words, name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. And I can see that outside of the sponsored ad, you are coming up as second in the map pack. That's great. We can still get you up higher. The #1 thing you can do today to push your business up this map pack is to be listed in more directories. So basically what your citations are your NAP on places like Yellow Pages, BBB, Facebook, Yelp, and a couple hundred other directories. Okay, so when you get more than your competitor, you gain more trust than they have from Google, and that pushes you up the map pack. And you're probably telling yourself about now, hey, that sounds great, but how do I do that? It's simple, really. We have tools that tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on, and then we can literally go down their list and match those directories. But we don't stop there, because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. We want 50 to 100 more, so it takes them longer to catch up. Now, the third thing I want to discuss today, the third pillar of Google, is backlinks. Now, this will really help you dominate on Google. When we go back to our map pack and we scroll past the map pack, this is the organic section. And as you can see, you are not number one in the organic section, and this is where you want to be. And in order to get there, you need authority. How do you get authority? Well, that all comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website. Think of it like this. When another relevant site links to your site, it's giving you some of its credibility, kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. Now, the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. Another example is if you get a local blog or industry site linking back to you, great. But if you're a doggy daycare and you get a backlink from La Rosa's, not so great, because you don't sell pizza. So if we go back to Ahrefs and we take a look at the competition, they have 124 backlinks. And these are high quality backlinks that we would have the ability to duplicate. When we come over and look at you, you have 4,900 backlinks, but you were not number one in that organic spot. So even though you are blowing them out of the water with the amount of backlinks that you have, your backlinks are not as relevant. So what you want to do is get those relevant backlinks, and again, we can go right down their list and we can match those backlinks for you and then exceed those. So as you can see, getting you to the top of Google isn't magic, it's just a method. And today I've shown you that method. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words, rich with keywords. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And backlinks, you need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. If you begin to implement these strategies today, you can boost your Google ranking and be found by more customers. It's your choice. If you want to take these strategies and use them yourself, it's totally cool by me. I just like a little feedback on the video. But if you want the simple route, give me a call at 859-237-9389. Once again, my name is Jennifer. Thank you for your attention, and I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day.